Whoop whoop. Scribbles the Juggalo, and the topic of this video is texting. And I basically answered the question to a video that Maddie and I did about 5 months ago. Is technology going to bite us in the ass? And the answer is, at least with cell phones, yes. Nowadays, all you get is, first of all, everyone has a cell phone. And in a public place, people will pull it out and they'll get on it and they won't communicate like they used to. They'll get on it and they'll start writing. Now, this isn't 1800s where we wrote with candlelight. Lincoln isn't president. George Washington isn't president.
Hold
Hold on.
We might have to bust out some of that real old school with the phones. They might start coming out with the new technology. What is that? With the beeps and the lines? What is that called? That old shit, you know?
I don't know what you're talking about. I do know what you're talking about. Alright, but anyway.
Morse code.
Morse code.
That's what they're going to come out with next.
But what I'm trying to get at is, don't you feel like we're losing communication? Like, if you're in a public place, don't people just pull out their phones and they look up Facebook and they look at YouTube and they look up Twitter and they text? Aren't we losing communication? So that is a loss. That's a great loss. Phones were invented so you could actually talk to someone, so you could hear their voice, hear a loved one. You know, Morse code is what you're thinking of.
Yeah.
It started with Morse code, and then it turned into telephones, where we could actually hear the person. And now, instead of a step forward, we're taking a step backwards, and we're writing. And we're creating a danger, because when you're driving a vehicle like we drive, what do we drive?
A Ford.
A Ford what?
Econoline.
It's basically an accident waiting to happen. It's a massive vehicle that's extremely hard. If someone extended cab, and if someone texts us, we feel the obligation to text back. So I'm against texting. And I did a quick survey in the group of people I was talking to last night, people who live here, and the only good response was, well, if someone's in the room and you want to talk about them, you know, you can say something without them hearing. Well, that's great if it's a positive thing, you know, like that person's, you know, cute. But if it's a bad thing, that ain't cool. But anyway, so that's the problem with phones, with texting. So and not to mention the fact that they are just a device that is constantly on, even when it pretends to be off. The government can give you a virus, and it can be on all the time to monitor your calls, and that's what the government Obama administration has admitted to doing. Would you like it?
Like my phone, how it's got these two bolts on
we
the
don't
bottom.
Need shit.
It doesn't let you take the battery out.
Yeah, and that sucks. When I found that out, I wanted to throw it. Because basically you're under 24-hour
In fact, I've never been able to turn it off.
You can't turn it off.
I don't think you do turn that off.
In the future, you won't be able to turn it off. So I did a video after the tragedy here in Aurora, the shooting, where I said fuck the Constitution. Well, I take that back. The Constitution is a good document, even though there's problems with it. But it's all we have.
There are issues, but you know, some that need to be fixed in ways that, you know.
Well, if we get rid of it, we're fucked.
Yeah, you can't.
Because that's all we have left. And the government's doing all they can to get rid of it.
Rights that are being
So, what's your opinion as a juggalo or non-juggalo? Do you like texting, or do you do you not like texting, or do you feel like we're losing conversation, or are we gaining conversation? Like Facebook, isn't there a reason why we try to get rid of, like, with Facebook? There's reasons why I try to end relationships. Why do I want to restart relationships? Why is Facebook trying to restart relationships with people that I don't want any part to do with? So anyway, text phones, texting bad, phones good. That's all I got. I'm Scribbles the Juggalo, and you are who?
Magnet.
Magnet the Juggalo. That's right. Don't forget it.
And it didn't fucking start when that stupid song came out.
Alright, no, you were calling stuff Magnet before Miracles. Miracles wasn't that stupid.
So,
It's a beautiful song by Violent J.
Was done at that time.
No. Well, anyway, I don't know why you would say that, but that's all I got. Scribbles the Juggalo. I showed that still wearing my hatchet mat. Don't take it off to make showers. I never take this off. It's gonna have to be ripped from my neck.
Yeah, because you stole it from me.
Well, I already put it. That's all I got. I'm out.